Okay, so the holidays are upon us. Thanksgiving just around the corner. And whether you are traveling, maybe you're cooking for your family, maybe you're back home and your parents and siblings and extended family are all bringing up all of your horrific childhood traumas and all of your baggage is coming out. Or maybe you're not around your family and you're feeling a little bit bummed because they actually aren't the worst people in the world. Regardless of what your situation is, the holidays are fucking stressful. So we're going to go over some of the tenets of RX Fit here that will actually some points in each one that will help relieve some of that holiday stress for you. Okay, so point number one, get a fucking workout in. Like covering the fitness tenet of RX Fit 100%. Like getting your body moving in some way. It's going to release endorphins, which is going to help your mood and elevate you and make you feel a little more tolerant of your insane parents. And it's also going to help regulate your hormones so that, it helps you sleep better, which will help with stress, and we'll cover that later. And it'll also help to regulate your appetite a little bit, which will cut down on some of those cravings that can happen over the holidays. Speaking of cravings, it's bringing us to our next point that's going to help alleviate some stress and some bodily discomfort at the same time. We're going to talk about both nutrition and hydration. So making sure that you're getting some high quality nutrient dense foods with a lot of fiber, because we all know that when we're traveling or when we're in a stressful situation, that sometimes things get a little bit backed up. And we all know that that doesn't really help with the overall stress of the situation when you're feeling like that. It really also doesn't help your body to continue to get rid of toxins, right? Or anything that's causing inflammation in your body. The same thing goes for hydration, making sure you're getting plenty of water. First of all, it's gonna help lubricate everything, and it's gonna make sure that your body is adequately able to get rid of any additional inflammation or bloating, which is really gonna help you feel a lot better. Next up is sleep. We all know that when we don't get a good night's sleep, that our entire nervous system is on edge. I do want to cover is how you can reduce that stress by optimizing your sleep as much as you can, right? Even if you're not able to get the full 8 hours, really just like honing in on how to get the best possible sleep with what you have available to you, right? So one way to do that is to reduce blue light exposure before you go to bed. So that means no watching TV, no scrolling through your phone. Give yourself some time before you turn out the light and go to bed to let your brain do its work, start to release the melatonin that's going to let you fall asleep and stay asleep and get a better quality of sleep for the full night. Mindfulness, right? Like this is one of those things that everybody's like, oh yeah, of course, like we have to make sure that we're doing like things for ourselves, self-care, all of that. Mindfulness, right? Like this is one of those things that everybody's like, oh yeah, of course, like we have to make sure that we're doing like things for ourselves, self-care, all of that. But it really is so fucking important. You're trying to deal with all of the stressors that life is throwing at you. Finding some space for yourself to be able to quiet your mind, to be able to engage in a hobby that you really love doing, something along those lines that's going to take you out of the stressful situation and into something that's more balanced. Those little breaks are going to help so much over the course of the day. Even if you can only get one a day in, taking that space for yourself for just a few minutes is going to make a huge difference. All right, so to sum up, we talked about 4 key components to reducing stress over the holidays. We talked about fitness, we talked about nutrition and hydration, we talked about sleep, and we talked about mindfulness, all as effective ways to help reduce stress. All right, so if you have feedback with anything that I just said, if there's something that really resonated with you, or if there's another topic that you want to see us cover in the future, please comment below. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like. If you want to see more about what we do here at RX Fit, please subscribe and keep following us.